Shitō-ryū is a form of karate that was founded in 1931 by Kenwa Mabuni. History. Kenwa Mabuni was born in Shuri, Okinawa in 1889. Mabuni was a 17th-generation descendant of the famous warrior Fugusuku Kenyu. Perhaps because of his weak constitution, he began his instruction in his hometown in the art of shuri-te at the age of 13, under the tutelage of the legendary Anko Itazu. He trained diligently for several years, learning many kata from this great master. It was Itazu who first developed the Pinan kata, which were most probably derived from the kusanku's form. One of his close friends, Chojin Miyagi, introduced Mabuni to another great of that period, Kanryo Higronna. Mabuni began to learn Naha-te under him, while both Itazu and Higronna taught a hard, soft style of Okinawan-te. The methods and emphases were quite distinct. The Itazu syllabus included straight and powerful techniques as exemplified in the Naihanchi and Basai kata. The Higronna syllabus stressed circular motion and shorter fighting methods as seen in the kata Saipai and Urunfa. Shitō-ryū focuses on both hard and soft techniques to this day. Although he remained true to the teachings of these two great masters, Mabuni sought instruction from a number of other teachers, including Saisho Arikaki, Tawada Shimboku, Tsuyoshi Jino and Wu Jianwei. In fact, Mabuni was legendary for his encyclopedic knowledge of kata and the bunkai applications. By the 1920s, he was regarded as the foremost authority on Okinawan kata and the history, and was much sought after as a teacher by his contemporaries. There is even some evidence that his expertise was sought out in China, as well as Okinawa and mainland Japan. As a police officer, he taught local law enforcement officers and, at the behest of his teacher Itazu, began instruction in the various grammar schools in Shuri and Naha. In an effort to popularize karate in mainland Japan, Mabuni made several trips to Tokyo in 1917 and 1928. Although much that was known as te or karate had been passed down through many generations, with jealous secrecy, it was his view that it should be taught to anyone who sought knowledge with honesty and integrity. In fact, many masters of his generation held similar views on the future of karate. Gichin Funakoshi, another contemporary, had moved to Tokyo in the 1920s to promote his art on the mainland as well. By 1929, Mabuni had moved to Osaka on the mainland to become a full-time karate instructor of a style he originally called Hanko-ryu, or half-hard style. The name of the style changed to Shitō-ryū in honor of its main influences. Mabuni derived the name for his new style from the first kanji character from the names of his two primary teachers, Itazu and Higronna. With the support of Ryusho Sakagami, he opened a number of Shitō-ryū dojo in the Osaka area, including one at Kansai University and the Japan Karate Dokai Dojo. To this day, the largest contingent of Shitō-ryū practitioners in Japan is centered in the Osaka area. Mabuni published a number of books on the subject and continued to systematize the instruction method. In his latter years, he developed a number of formal kata, such as aoyagi, for example, which was designed specifically for women's self-defense. Perhaps more than any other master in the last century, Mabuni was steeped in the traditions and history of karate-do, yet forward-thinking enough to realize that it could spread throughout the world. To this day, Shitō-ryū recognizes the influences of Itazu and Higronna. The kata syllabuses of Shitō-ryū Shitō-ryū is still often listed in such a way as to show the two lineages. Kenwa Mabuni died on May 23, 1952, and the lineage of the style was disputed between his two sons, Kenzo and Kennei. Currently, the Shitō-ryū International Karate Dakai lists Kenwa Mabuni as the second soke of Shitō-ryū, while the World Shitō-ryū Karate Federation lists Kenwa Mabuni. Characteristics: Shitō-ryū is a combination style which attempts to unite the diverse roots of karate. On one hand, Shitō-ryū has the physical strength and long powerful stances of Shurite-derived styles, such as Shōrin-ryū and Shotokan. On the other hand, Shitō-ryū also has the circular and 8-directional movements, breathing power, and hard and soft characteristics of Nahate styles such as Uchi-ryū and Gorju-ryū. Shitō-ryū is extremely fast, but still can be artistic and powerful. In addition, Shitō-ryū formalizes and emphasizes the 5 rules of defense, developed by Kenwa Mabuni, and known as Yuki-no-go Gensoku, Yuki-no-go Genri, or Yuki-no-go Ho. The art of blocking with such force and precision as to completely destroy the opponent's attacking motion. Examples of Raka of the most well-known blocks, such as Geden Barai Soto-yu. The art of flowing around the attacker's motion and through it. Soft blocking. Examples are Nagashi-yuki and Osa-yu. This is the art of bouncing back, storing energy while recoiling from the opponent's attack, changing a lowering stance only to immediately unwind and counterattack. Classic examples are stance transitions Zenkasu to Kekutsu and Moto Dachi to Nekawashi Dachi. Teni is the utilization of all 8 directions of movement, most importantly stepping away from the line of attack. A hangaki defense is an attack which at the same time deflects the opponent's attack before it can reach the defender. Examples of this are various kinds of Suki-yuki, including Yamasuki. Modern Shitō-ryū styles also place a strong emphasis on sparring. Shitō-ryū stresses speed, and fighting is generally initiated from a higher, more upright stance than Shotokan employs. On the other hand, because the style has so many kata, a great deal of time is spent perfecting any one of its 40 to 60 forms. Schools. Other schools of Shitō-ryū developed after the death of Kenwa Mabuni, both because the death of a founder typically results in a dispute as to who will succeed him as the leader of a given school, and because many prominent karate teachers choose to modify the style, thereby creating new branches. Major existing schools of Shitō-ryū include Shitōkai, founded by Manzo Iwata in Tokyo and by Kenwa Mabuni in Osaka. These two branches were reunited in 1964, establishing All Japan Karate Federation Shitōkai, which, after the death of Manzo Iwata in 1993, became known as World Shitō-ryū Karate Federation. It was led by President Ken Sakio from 1993 to 2004, and is currently led by President Tokyo Hisatomi, a student of Kenwa Mabuni. Recently, Kenwa Mabuni founded a private organization, International Dento Shitō-ryū, which is separate from the WSKF. Shitō-ryū is the style promoted by Shitō-ryū International Karate Dakai, as the other of the two branches claiming direct lineage from Kenwa Mabuni. It was founded by his son Kenzo Mabuni and, since his death in 2005, belongs to Kenzo's daughter, Tsukasa Mabuni. In the 1990s, several Shitō-ryū masters affiliated themselves with Kenzo Mabuni. It should be noted that Japan Karate Federation does not recognize Shitō-ryū. Genbukai International, founded by Fumio Demura. Kunibukai International, founded by Shogo Kuniba, the son of Kosei Kokuba. He moved to Portsmouth, Virginia in 1983. His dojo separated from Seishinkai after his death in 1992 and became known as Kunibakai. Kunibakai is now led by Shogo's son, Kozo Kuniba. The organization's headquarters is located in Osaka, Japan. Sato Shitō-ryū Karate-do, Del Sato Soke, founder of Traditional Karate-do Federation International and Sato Shitō-ryū Karate-do, is one of the most highly respected karate-do instructors today. He began karate training with Sensei Alkafalekulu, a student of Sensei Tomi Morita who studied under Drive Tsuyoshi Chito's Soke of Kumamoto, Japan. In the early 70s he studied with Sensei Chazo Kitaka, a student of Sensei Genyu Kimura and Shogo Kuniba Soke. After several years serving as Sensei Kitaka's national director, Sato began to learn Shitō-ryū from Master Kenwa Mabuni, the son of Kenwa Mabuni, founder of Shitō-ryū. Sato was presented the Hanshi degree from Kenzo Soke, the highest teaching title of his style. He was also given permission by Kenzo Mabuni to continue his understanding of Shitō-ryū while providing him with a direct line to him. For many years Sato served as National Director for the International Karate Federation of Hawaii, and National Executive Director for Karate for the Amateur Athletic Union of the United States. Inducted into the International Karate Hall of Fame in 1994, he has also won numerous awards for his leadership and dedication in martial arts as well as for other sports. His expertise in Shitō-ryū Karate has made a great impact on many karateka throughout the world. Traditional Karate-do Federation International headquarters is located in Grants Pass, Oregon. Hayashi Shitō-ryū Kai, founded by Teruo Hayashi, student of Kosei Kokuba in 1970. Hayashi led Seishinkai before founding Hayashi Shitō-ryū Kai. Hayashi Shitō-ryū combines many Raiwei-yu techniques that Hayashi learned while studying in Okinawa. The European organization is run by Miguel Fernandez Vázquez, Barcelona, Spain. In the USA, Hayashi is run by Kyo Minakami in Seattle. Teruo Hayashi died in 2004. Inoue Shitō-ryū Kaishinkai, founded by Yoshimi Inoue in 2004 as a direct descendant of Hayashi Shitō-ryū with headquarters in Tottori, Japan and dojos in Venezuela, USA, Sweden, Brazil, and other countries. Inoue is a senior coach of the Japan National Karate Kata competition team and his students include a number of World Kata champions. Itazukai, founded by Ryusho Sakagami on March 1, 1940 as Shitō-ryū Karate Sakagami Dojo in Kawanishi City, Hyogo Prefecture. He succeeded to the position of third Soke of Itazuka on January 2, 1952, and he officially named the organization Japan Karate-do Itazuka and the style Itazu-ryū in 1969. The branch is now run by Ryusho's son Tadaaki Sakagami, fourth Soke of Itazu-ryū. Suzuki Shitō-ryū Seiko Kai, founded by Seiko Suzuki in 1993 upon the death of Ryusho Sakagami, based in Shinko-iwa, Tokyo, Japan. Suzuki, a senior student of Sakagami, commenced study in 1954. In 1980 he received 8th Dan from Sakagami Sensei and was issued Menkyo Kaden. Seiko Kai International is under the direction of Akira Satoshi, an 8th Dan in Canada. Colin Punyashi, an 7th Dan who is based in Australia, is a direct student of Suzuki Soke. Kurobayashi ha Shitō-ryū Karate-do, founded by Rudy Croswell, a student of Shogoku Niba, Teruo Hayashi and Kenwa Mabuni. In 2012, after 50 years of training in Shitō-ryū, he is one of the most highly respected karate-do instructors today. His expertise in Shitō-ryū karate-do has made a great impact on many karateka throughout the world. Shukokai Tani ha Shitō-ryū, founded by Chojiro Tani, student of Mabuni Genwa in 1949. This style represents the Tani-ha version of Shitō-ryū. Tani's most senior student, Shigeru Kimura, left Japan in 1965 to teach Shukokai in Africa. Kimura continued to teach after traveling to Europe, before settling in the United States in 1970 at the age of 29, where he taught at Yonezuka's Kranfa Dojo for 2 years, creating the first Shukokai World Tournament in 1981. Kimura died of a heart attack on the 11th of January 1998. Saishinkai, founded by Kosei Kokuba, student of Mabuni Kenwa and Choki Motobu in 1943 in Osaka, Japan. This school originally represented Motobu ha Shitō-ryū but no longer claims this lineage. Sanshinkan, founded by Thomas Weber in Stockholm, Sweden. He was a student of Tani, Hayashi, Kuniba, and others. The term San stands for tradition, spirit, and justice. Sanshinkan organization was established in 1969. Hakushin, taught by Minobu Miki in San Diego, California. Minobu was a student of Teruo Hayashi until Minobu left the Hayashi-ha organization. Kurokawa ha Shitō-ryū, founded in 1995 by Timothy M. Brooks, student of Teruo Hayashi, Shogoku Niba and Ryosho Sakagami. Awanagi ha Shitō-ryū Karate-do, founded by Raymond Castiglione, M.D., a student of Chazo Kataka and Richard Kim, in California in 1972. Awanagi means green willow tree in Japanese. Nobukawa ha Shitō-ryū Karate-do, founded by Nobukawa Kuniaki, a student of Tani Chojiro and Hayashi Teruo, in Hyogo, Japan in 1976. Nobukawa ha Shitō-ryū is named after Nobukawa Kuniaki family name. Kata. These are all the katas of Shitō-ryū and an orientative grade for each of them. Kanshin no Ken. Mabuni's motto, Kanshin no Ken, which means to concentrate on cultivating oneself to become a well-rounded, respectful individual. The person who is able to accomplish this as well as to exercise good manners in all situations with self-discipline and respect, who is able to assume accountability for one's actions, and to keep one's integrity as to set an example for others, is considered a Shitō-ryū practitioner. Heijutsu no Sanbyo. The Three Weaknesses or Sicknesses of Martial Arts by Kenwa Mabuni. Hitotsu, Guryo. Hitotsu, Ketai. Hitotsu, Manshin. Techniques. List of techniques used in Shitō-ryū style of karate. Blocks, kicks and strikes can be Joden, Chudam Nageden and related to Mijiya Hidari. Tachi. Source.